Hello from the garden at Middlesex Green. I'm Farmer Mac and I'm so stoked to be working at your site this season. Happy spring to everyone. I hope you're all doing well and staying healthy. So this is actually my second visit to the site this season and things are looking really good. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what I've been getting up to while down at the garden. So the last time I was here, I went around the beds and I removed any sort of hay or dead plant material that was left from the fall, got those all cleaned up. And then during our first visits at Green City Growers, we like to add some soil amendments to the soil so that we can make sure that the plants have all the nutrients that they need for growing this season. And so there was two specific amendments that I added to the soil last week. So I added some Crayers, which has the three big macronutrients that plants need a lot of. So that's nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. So I spread that amongst the beds and worked it into the soil. And then I also added some azomite, which has some micronutrients, which plants need only a little bit of, but is super important. So kind of like iron for humans. And then I worked both of those into the soil. And then this week I got up to a lot of planting, which is really exciting. So I can show you some of the things that I got planted. So right here we have, I can flip this around for you. We have some red Russian kale along with some little Swiss chard transplants. And then over here I did some lettuce mix and arugula. And then this bed's pretty planted out with kohlrabi and then some curly leaf kale along with some more red Russian. And then I also planted some beets right here along with some spicy microgreens mix and some carrots down at the end here. And then in this bed I got some bok choy planted along with some radishes, two different varieties right over here. So things are really looking good. I want to show you some of the things that are coming back from last season. So in this bed is kind of the perennial bed because we have some rhubarb popping back up over here, which looks so cool right now. Some really awesome colors there. But yeah, so perennials will come back the next season and seed themselves. So I didn't plant any of this. This has been hanging out. There goes one of the planes taking off behind me in the airfield. Hopefully it's not too loud. But so perennials, it's been waiting all winter and popping back up finally when temperatures are starting to warm up. So that's the rhubarb. And then the rest of this bed is planted out with asparagus, which you can see there's a tiny little bit of stalks popping up, which is so cool to see. So yeah, I just pulled off all of the dead stalks from the fall and was really careful not to pull up any of the new growth, but you can see it popping up, and that's throughout the bed, which is awesome to see. And then I also wanted to show you the garlic that's looking so great from the fall. So same kind of thing, the garlic you'll plant in the fall, it's going to hang out through the winter and then pop up in the spring once it gets the temperature signal. So it's looking really good. And I left some salt marsh hay around the garlic because that's going to help keep any sort of weeds at bay, but also garlic doesn't have very deep roots, and so that hay is going to hold a lot of moisture at the surface because that's kind of where the roots are. They can't reach too far down to get to water, so they need a pretty moist top layer of soil. So the hay is going to help out with that as well. So yeah, I'm so excited for the rest of the season. Probably doing a lot more planting next week. There's a lot of space left in the bed, so I will talk to you all then again. Stay healthy and we'll see you later.